what is or isn't, or why aren't the curfews, whether it's 10, whether it's midnight, being enforced down there? You know, people are still complaining about the gatherings, the crime, and are kind of fed up. So, you know, we understand the Parks Department was saying without NYPD backup, we don't really feel safe enforcing these curfews, but now it seems like nothing is being done.
Okay, Kimberly, that's just not accurate, respectfully. So all parks have a closing time. Let's start with that. And we've seen historically that closing times are implemented pretty smoothly all over the city, Parks Department. And if sometimes they need some NYPD help, that's fine. We've had some particular issues for a limited period of time in Washington Square Park, and there's been an effort to figure out the right approach. When the park can be open a little later, that's great, and so long as it's something that doesn't interfere with the quality of life of the community. So that's being assessed constantly by the Parks Department and NYPD, but they simply determine the closing time that makes sense and they act on it. Go ahead, Kimberly.
Right, but the closing time, I understand that all parks have a closing time, but it seems like when they did try and enforce it, there was a lot of pushback from some of the kids, the young adults who were in the park. So reassessing, we've been dealing with this now for 2 weeks.
Well, that's not a lot of time, respectfully. I really think that what the Parks Department and NYPD are trying to do is reset the balance properly. Obviously do it in a way that involves communication and not conflict. They're experimenting with different approaches to get it right. And we've had a number of nights where things went pretty smoothly. We had a few nights where they didn't, but it's going to, I think, lead to a natural outcome here. We're going to keep working on it, led by Parks Department, determine the right closing time, and I think we'll get into a pattern that works pretty soon.